morning and good luck, and welcome back to episode 127 of the fastest growing show in the world, Good Luck with Gino. I'm your host, Gino the Ghost. If you're watching on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, hit that subscribe button, save it to your device, send it to an arch nemesis or a loved one. If you're watching on YouTube, like you should be, isn't that right, Gengar? Isn't that right, little Gengar? That's right, we got a new friend here with us. If you're watching on YouTube like you should be, hit that like button, smash the fuck out of that subscribe button, and grease up that algorithm by leaving a comment. Because naturally, you're an oil man, and you missed me. And guys, we're back. We are so back. You understand? Welcome to season 3 of Good Luck. Better and improved, faster growing, jam-packed. A lot of fun stuff coming up here. I was away in Asia for 2 weeks. I'm going to talk about that for a brief moment. But first, you are going to join my mailing list. Whoa, how exciting, a mailing list. That's right, the link is going to be in the description. Just started a mailing list for all things Gino the Ghost, all things Good Luck with Gino. You'll be getting fucking limited time scoops, updates, earlier access to episodes. Who knows? Maybe bonus episodes one day. Who knows? Maybe other fun perks. Just go ahead and put your email in that link, and I'll collect your data and sell it to Palantir. But think it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. So go ahead and do that. Asia, I was in Korea working on some K-pop, doing meetings for about eight days or so. And then I went to Tokyo for a little R&R. And you know what? I love Seoul. Tokyo, greatest place on earth. It's the greatest place on earth. Best food in the world. Shopping's unbelievable. Safe, clean city. Everybody's so nice. You feel like you're 10 years in the future. It's unbelievable. But you didn't come here to listen to me talk about my week and why I've been abandoning you like a deadbeat father. You came here to talk about what's going on in the world, what's going on this week, and we're going to kick things off with something spicy. We're going to start it off with the Pit Viper Mega Rant. Pit Viper Mega Round! Pit Viper Mega Round! We're going to talk about what's going on with ESPN and YouTube TV right now. And this directly impacts me because I have YouTube TV and I enjoy ESPN. YouTube TV and ESPN failed to reach an agreement. And so YouTube TV put out this statement: despite our best efforts, we have not been able to reach a fair deal. And starting today, Disney programming will not be available on YouTube TV, which means you'll no longer be able to watch ABC, ESPN, or access recordings from these in your library. Cool. And then naturally, ESPN is blaming YouTube, saying it's their fault. Here's must-see action you're missing this weekend. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back. And it shows all the college football and stuff that you're missing this weekend. Well, what ESPN's not disclosing is that YouTube didn't strike a deal because ESPN wants to raise prices, which would raise prices for consumers. They're being greedy fucking bastards, but both of these companies are greedy fucking bastards. And now you have two evil mega corporations, Google and Disney, finger pointing at each other on X about failing to squeeze an extra red cent out of the other while simultaneously gouging their overpaying customers that just want to watch the few things that bring them joy in their miserable lives. Fuck you, Google, and fuck you, Mickey Mouse. Fuck you, Walt Disney Estate. You know, this YouTube TV ESPN dispute really has me questioning everything. I've crunched the numbers, and I'm currently paying $85 a month for YouTube TV, $12 a month for Hulu, $12 a month for HBO, $18 a month for Netflix, $11 a month for Peacock. That's like $150 a month. Cable was cheaper than this bullshit. And I didn't need 20 fucking logins and passwords and apps and devices. I didn't have to scan a QR code on my TV to use my phone to log in to fuck. I'm sick of it, dude. We have lost the plot somewhere along the way. Streaming was supposed to be more convenient and cheaper and easy. And wouldn't you know it, the greed. It's always the greed. Fuck you, Bob Iger. And all these companies, dude. It might be time to just dead this whole shit and start reading books again. Streaming is a scam. Maybe I just enjoy the silence. Maybe I take a sip of this unbranded water. And woosah. And conclude a very brief but impactful Pit Viper Mega Rant. Pit Viper Mega Rant! Pit Viper Mega Rant! Let's pivot to some dystopian news. You guys came here to read about and watch how the world's ending, and I love being your narrator for that. We had a brand new development in the world of AI and technology, a very exciting product that's set to shape and reshape the way that humans exist with technology. And that, of course, is the brand new Neo Home Robot. Here is their advertisement that will undoubtedly demonetize me because of the music in the background.
My name is Bernd, and today we're launching Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot, Nini.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You just not telling me? Well, what does it do?
Like my chores. I just leave and I come back and they're all done.
Are you kidding me?
No.
So fun. Come on, Neo. Come down the stairs. Yeah, Neo's dancing. He's hitting the Millie Rock. He's hitting the gritty. Wow. Look at this. This is so fun. We're just letting our feet kick out the car. Yeah. Oh, Neo's stitching. I love how they shot this on a Super 8 so it feels nostalgic and not like the world is ending. That's right. For $20,000 or $500 a month, this robot can be yours. Did we not learn anything from iRobot? Has anybody seen Ex Machina? We know how this ends. What everyone's saying, what happens if you miss a payment? There's a lot of funny memes where it's just the robot standing over the person with the pillow. I like to think that it shakes you down like a bookie. Just shakes the fucking shit out of you. Or like Stewie Griffin to Brian in Family Guy. Where's my money, man? Where's my money? He's just beating the shit out of Brian. Miss a payment and it wakes you up with a pot of boiling water as an alarm clock. I can't wait for the $50 a month version that just nonstop yells advertisements at you while it's cleaning your house. It's like Jim Carrey's wife in The Truman Show. Wow, this Keurig is a mess. Don't you think it's time to upgrade to an espresso machine? Wow, human. Wow, human. Still drinking regular milk? Don't you think you should slip to Silk almond milk and upgrade your lifestyle? Silk, only $3.99 now at Ralph's. Use DoorDash. Why are we building robots that look like humans? It's just like it's not convenient. There are much more, give it tentacles, But we want them to look like people. Do you know why? Because we yearn for slavery. That's why. $500 a month for your own personal robot slave that looks like an old computer speaker. Look at this fucking thing. Actually, it looks like a sleep paralysis demon. Like a robot sleep paralysis demon. The face says it all. It's got no mouth to cry out for help. It's just two beady eyes. The design says it's soft and safe. Oh, okay. Well, that's comforting. Thanks, guys. Soft and safe with the blank stare of Michael Myers. And as if that wasn't comforting enough, Neo will be teleoperated by an underpaid overseas human worker in a VR headset. That's right. This thing doesn't actually do tasks completely by itself autonomously. Right now, somebody from a third world country who's being paid probably $3 a day is washing your dishes and doing other mundane chores in your apartment while all your credit cards and sensitive information are out. What could go wrong as they case your apartment? Some creepy 38-year-old in an Oculus watching you fuck your partner from the cuck chair. Neo? Leave the room, please, Neo. Neo, you don't need to be cleaning the ottoman right now. Well, I'm fucking my wife. Look at this thing, dude. Late stage capitalism, but make it Wall-E. Just doing your chores, you know? I can't wait for play to earn chore gaming, where people get paid to do your chores. It's like in a video game, like Battle Chore Royale, Clash of Chores, where you just fucking sit and mop some dude's floor in Silicon Valley for like 6 sol a day. Or not 6 sol a day, 6 sol a year. I don't know. Anyway. Look at this fucking robot, dude. I can't believe, like, the thought of just having somebody in my house looking through the looking glass, cleaning, and basically just a crash test dummy virtually operated puppet. And like, it's all, so what happens like when the power goes out at the guy's, yeah, I can't wait for Neo to burn my house down during an AWS outage. There's just somebody in your crib. This is like if every time you used your iPhone calculator, some student, like math student getting paid $7 an hour to crunch the numbers manually is just like, fuck, you know? Look at this thing, man. Also like beige. This beige knit skin suit looks like it would get messy about like a week into cleaning my apartment. How do I wash it? Do I have to bathe it like a child? Or peel its skin off and wash it like a comforter? And then rewrap it. I mean, if you don't want to clean the beige colored one, you could always order the black model, I guess. Yeah, that's right. There's a black colored slave robot you can order if you want to order the sleek, cool black one. Then yeah, go ahead and do. Maybe don't post it. Look, in conclusion, this is the future. You know, $20K a month, or it's not even, it's $500 a month, or $20K a year is not even that much. Like $20K for a personal robot assistant in your house is really nothing. However, I will not be the test group for this product. New iPhone comes out, I'm getting it as soon as I can. The new Tesla, I got it. You know, I'm not going to be the first group of people to have the Neo robot in my house. We're about 5 years away from me putting one of these in my close space while I sleep and shower. You know, I'm just imagining somebody showering in the Neo robot peeking. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that on that. Will not be getting one, but I have friends that are getting it, so I'll keep you posted. In more Black Mirror related news, literally, let's watch this clip.
You showed me how to do exactly what you do.
Next dare, 43. First time, honey?
Yes. May I have your ticket, please?
What do we truly want? To conquer our fears? To impress a stranger? Or maybe we just want to prove, if only to ourselves, that we can.
You know what, honey? I really think I can do this.
Fuck out of here.
$50 Sol has been scanned into your account.
Because at the end of every risk lies the possibility of feeling truly alive.
Oh my God. You know, there was just a literal Black Mirror episode about this. This is the exact plot of a Black Mirror episode. Dare market. What could go wrong here? Get paid crypto to do dares on the internet. And in the ad, there's a guy doing the knife game on his hand, a guy robbing a bank, people streaking naked, people doing drugs. You know, people already do unspeakably stupid shit on the internet for social media engagement. Now, enter the variable of broke people being paid by the worst people in the darkest corners of the internet real money to risk their lives or do embarrassing shit. It doesn't need to be said, but somebody will inevitably die on here. Probably before the year is over. You know, we basically already saw a precursor to this with Pump.Fun, where people were locking themselves in cages and covering themselves in shit, lighting themselves on fire, and even playing Russian roulette. And yes, he lost on camera, live. Now, I didn't see it because I choose not to watch those things, but that's what happens when you give desperate people who are desperate for money and attention this kind of a motive. And again, you have people who are so depraved and degenerate and will do anything to make money, both themselves doing the dare or people daring, or now because I've dared you to do it and I have money on it, you better fucking do it. This is so dystopian, it actually gave me the ick for the entire internet. In fact, it gave me an ick for society. I'm bullish on the tech because, of course, it's a great idea. Bearish on society. Willing to bet we're in the fourth quarter of civilization here. Yeah, we're heading. There's about 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and we're down 10, and it's not looking good. I would be willing to bet that society is, from this point forward, we're not going to be able to go back. It's unequivocally cooked. In fact, you probably can literally bet on that right now on Polymarket or Kalshi. Yeah, you can bet on anything now. You can predict anything. There's prediction markets for pretty much everything, and I wouldn't be shocked if soon they're going to integrate prediction markets into Dare Market, and you'll be able to bet on if somebody is going to humiliate themselves and ruin their life over one Solana. It is dark. It is a dark beginning to season 3 of Good Luck. And a dark close to this absolute shit show of a year if this is what we're going to be doing in November. And that's not the only thing we're going to be doing in November, because our main story is a segment I'm calling No Goon November. We've done an episode on gooning before on the show. But in light of No Nut November, I'm administering a new name for the month and a new challenge, No Goon November. I want to talk about the OnlyFan economy. The OnlyFan economy. Because I've just kind of stumbled upon a terrifying realization that I saw a statistic that OnlyFans generates $150 million per employee. They are making so much goddamn money, and their creators are making so much goddamn money. And we've joked about it, and we've memed about it, but then you start to think about, oh, where is this money coming from? It's quite literally coming from. This is not B2B. Not a B2B business. And your consumers are sick. That's the only way to put it. $150 million per employee. And I just want to put things in perspective. Compare that to Google, Alphabet, or NVIDIA, $2 and $3 million respectively. Do the math on that. OnlyFans is in full control of not only the economy, but it is trickling down into the very DNA of social media algorithms and the minds of men. Only 37% of adults are having sex weekly, which is down about half from the 90s. Men are spending thousands of dollars on OnlyFans, and then they get mad when they're expected to pay for dinner dates, which they're not even really going on as much anymore because they get that gratification and that satisfaction in the palm of their hand. Literally. And then they expel that gratification into the palm of their hand. Literally. Now, it's easy to blame men and make fun of them and call them simps, or to call the women names who are creating the content, or the men that are creating the content, or I guess the women that are consuming the content, but I'd be willing to bet it's a much smaller number. It's easy to point fingers and blame, people, whatever, but it points to a much larger issue today. And it's one we've talked about, which is the lonely male epidemic. But it's that it all stems from gooning. It's like, what came first, gooning or the male loneliness epidemic? My theory is this is modern day escapism into a boundless internet of dopamine triggers to run away from an unforgiving economy, an unforgiving society. Obviously, TikTok, that's how a lot of people escape. But for lonely men, this is their outlet. Porn. I can't buy a house. I'm a renter for life. I guess I'll treat myself to this $50 video from this girl that I'll never meet that doesn't know I exist so I can feel something, even if it's for a moment. So I can get some dopamine in my fucking lonely life, even if it's for a moment. Now, this sounds like a stretch, but trust me, I'm Mrs. Incredible when it comes to making these connections. I know not everybody that looks at porn is a depressed, lonely man, but brother, you're closer than you think. And even if you're not feeling the full effects of it, you are absolutely feeling the effects of it. It is absolutely affecting you. COVID fast forwarded us about 50 years into a bleak digital future, but we weren't ready for it yet. I feel like we were supposed to ease into it. And we are struggling to catch up. And the scariest part is that in light of Neo and other things that have come out, and Sora and other technologies that have come out, we are on a full-speed collision course into AI partners and sex robots. We're seeing it already with fucking ChatGPT. You'll be able to customize your experience and literally live in your own filth and convenience. And guys, somebody's got to do something about it. And it's going to be me. I gave up porn a while ago. It's one of the best things I've ever done. And this is a call to action for you. No Goon November. Fellas, no more porn. Preserve your oil for real-world interactions, and this podcast specifically. You're an oil man, it's time to preserve that oil. You can't just be giving it out to fucking, you know? And I know not everybody that watches this show maybe does, but statistically, pretty much everybody that watches this show is a user. And I say user because it's a drug. And I say user because it's an addiction. And you might not realize how much you're using it. And you might not use it too much. But man, I'm telling you, it's rotting your brain. It's time to take back the internet and reclaim your power. For sake of monetization and to save me from editing this clip on TikTok and Instagram, from now on, we're going to call porn corn. Is that okay? Can I do that? I'm going to have to edit all the porn. So corn. The damage that corn causes to the male brain. Cornstarch, we'll call it. When the only way to get high fructose corn syrup is by scrolling through hundreds of fast food females online, what do you think that does for your sex drive? For your state of mind? When you can literally walk into an all-you-can-eat buffet of any girl you want, any way you want it, or any guy you want, whatever you're into, you can have it your way. What do you think that does when you're with a person in a moment? You might not literally be thinking about porn while you're with your partner, but your brain has now been rewired for gratification, dopamine, ADHD. You're fucking all over the place. Corn was once limited to magazines and VHS tapes, you know, and now it's at your fingertips, easily accessible, and subtly rewiring how young men think, feel, and connect. Studies link frequent porn, I said the P word. Studies link frequent corn use to higher levels of depression, anxiety, stress, trauma symptoms, particularly when use becomes compulsive. Corn use, especially for younger men, is linked to ED. That's right, boys. Decreased sexual desire with real partners and skipped intimacy. ED at like 30 or 25 or 20. It's not physical, it's mental because you're not there. Your brain has been rewired. You might be like, wow, I don't know why this is happening. What's going on? You can't explain it. You don't know how. You're into it. The girl's beautiful. You feel, but that's why. Not always, but some people just have anxiety. But this gives you anxiety if you didn't have it before. You might feel like you're just rubbing one out to pass time or relieve stress, watching something harmless, but your brain is adapting. Your brain is learning bad habits. Stimulus strength is outrageous. So your real partners, your attention span, your ability to respond to a partner will shrink. It affects your focus in your performance in life. The focus drops, you zone out more easily, you might avoid real intimacy, you're less satisfied with it. When the quick hit dopamine becomes your norm, everything slower, real love, real connection, real love making starts to feel dull or not worth it, even subconsciously. Now, that doesn't mean every corn user is doomed, right? Obviously, it depends how much you're using it. But if you're young, vulnerable, and like struggling with focus or connection, this is a trap door. You would be shocked what cutting this shit out of your life will do. You won't even think about it. Think of the time suck. Think of the fucking filth, you know? You're going to start operating, you're going to fucking elevate. You're going to just start to float. Better intimacy, better performance, better real-world connections, better results, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Gentlemen, it is time to take the internet back. No Goon November is underway. I am officially declaring it No Goon November. Boys, you got this. Show some strength. Something needs to be done. You understand? We need to take back control, or I don't know what the future is going to look like, because again, with all this stuff coming out with AI and fucking robots, dude, we're going to be locked in our rooms in our own filth. It's going to smell like a locker room, fucking our AI porn robots. Not going to be me. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be out here getting money, living life, looking handsome, getting in shape, doing hot boy shit. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be gooning? We got to take back the power. Let this be the beginning of a goon-free lifestyle. I want you to stop gooning. Okay? No GNN this week. The Spark Notes are, Badami is about to win New York, and the Republicans are running with the typical radical left-wing Islamic socialist ISIS mayor wants to destroy the country, hates America playbook. It's boring. It's tiresome. You know, it's xenophobic. He's going to win in a landslide. We'll discuss what that means when it happens, and like, because the fallout and the reaction is going to be huge. And yeah, we'll tackle that topic when it feels more important to do so. That's basically the news. Also, we're descending further into fascism every day, et cetera, whatever. Let's just get to everyone's favorite segment, yeah? Let's get into the FOH HOF, the Fuck Outta Here Hall of Fame.
Everything he touched go crazy. Crypto punkin' baby. LA to Vegas, catch him in your city, better hide your main bitch. Good luck, baby. Good luck, baby. Good luck, baby. Show about to start soon. Good luck, baby.
Welcome to the FOH HOF, the Fuck Outta Here Hall of Fame. Our first inductee for the new season is a new company in dystopian tech news. It's kind of been the theme of this week's episode, huh? Here is, let's just get right into it, yeah? Here's whatever this fucking company is.
I'll pay never. What's the catch? It's not a loan. It's money you already have.
But with no interest, no monthly payments, and no credit score impact.
Introducing Casa Card, where every purchase comes straight from your home's equity.
Casa allows you to access your home's equity in cash. Just add your home to your wallet. A quick 15-minute application gets you started. Choose the amount you need, and you're good to go. Use Casa Card to remodel your home, pay down debt, or finally make that big purchase you've been putting off. Your house works for you, while you keep living in it. How does this work? Instead of charging interest, we'll hold a portion of your home's equity that will grow over time. So we earn when you do. But you don't have to pay us anything for up to 30 years or until you sell. Don't feel like sharing? You can buy us out anytime. Your house, your rules. Casa Card. Join the waitlist today.
My Michael Burry senses are tingling. It's not a loan. It's money you already have. Huh? It's not a loan. It's money you already have. What? What kind of voodoo, demonic, late-stage capitalism marketing is this? Buy now, pay never. What's the catch? What do you think, dickhead? You're the catch. Of course there's a catch. Buy now, pay never. If it sounds perfect to be true, it probably is. This is like Klarna Premium. It's not a loan. You're just borrowing money from yourself. Oh, silly. It's not a loan. You're just borrowing your own money from yourself. It's an infinite money glitch. No, it's a peak recession indicator is what it is. I'm selling everything. This was it. This was the recession indicator that I needed. This financial bubble could house Sandy Cheeks. What are we doing? This is like the digital version of the 08 housing collapse. I can't wait to take out $40K in equity on my home so I can buy an AP. Yeah, I can't wait to pull out $100K in my own home, take out a loan. But don't worry, I'm not paying interest. I'm just giving this app equity of my house. Surely I'll be able to pay it back. Imagine losing your home because you've been using it as collateral for DoorDash financing. You just don't even own it anymore. This is like Tinder for debt sharks. This is like the Thanos of Avengers capitalism endgame. It's over. Pack it up. That's it, dude. This is it. What did I say? 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter? Got about 3 minutes left now. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning, and we're out of timeouts. And our starting left guard just gimped off, and he's going to the tent. And yeah, we're not talking about the fucking Lions today, by the way. We're not talking about the fucking Lions, Gengar. Gengar, we're not talking about the Lions today. Next video. I mean, you know, we're talking about OnlyFans. We might as well talk about this clip, right? Let's just stay on the topic of debauchery. Here we go.
So what I do for work is I do spicy content. I don't collab with girls anymore. Like I used to collab with girls, but I switched my main focus, just guy-on-guy collabs. Straight creators don't make a lot of money. Right. If you're a gay creator, you make way more money. But if you're a gay creator and you like it, you'll make even more money. I'm gonna take some selfies for like some fans. Do you wanna help me?
Yeah, let's go.
I wanna make sure they get the full Braxton experience.
I am a spicy creator as well. I personally choose not to watch his content. I mean, yes, I've seen some things, but
I wouldn't be able to perform if you were watching, because when I'm alone with the guy, I want like our time, like kind of like to bro out. And if you're there, you kind of like mess up the broness.
You're messing
you know
up
what I mean?
the
Honestly,
broness.
guys are easier to work with. Guys know what guys like more than what girls know about guys. Sexuality, really, I don't really have a sexuality. And maybe it's the money that turns me on, it's the guys that turn me on. Whatever gets me going,
right,
like I'm into, obviously.
Yeah.
You get like my fans, like all the die-hard like gay fans that just love me. They'll comment like get this girl out of here. They'll be like, you're mine, daddy, you know, you're mine. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, there's room for everybody. Just wait your turn, you know?
Yeah.
Wait your turn.
For the guys, like guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, it doesn't count. Like if,
yeah.
you know, I can cheat on you with guys on camera.
It's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
Is it?
No, it's not cheating if you like it. Wait.
If you don't like it?
I don't like it. Well, you like it.
But do you like it?
I do. I enjoy it.
Hey, Braxton. Hey, man. If you aren't gay and willingly partake in gay activities and you enjoy it, then I don't know how to tell you, but you're gay, buddy. You're gay, and that's okay. But I do like it. I enjoy it. Hey, man. The call is coming from inside the link in bio. This is just gay with extra steps. Look, sexuality is a spectrum with a lot of colors, right? You're probably bi, but you're definitely gay. Ain't nothing gay about getting your dick sucked. Braxton. My sweet, sweet boy. My dear sweet boy. If you're playing pitch and catch with another man on camera, if you're a switch hitter, you can't sit there and say you're straight with a straight face. And that's a good joke, because your face isn't straight because you're not straight. And there's nothing wrong with that, dude. You know, just be bi. You just can't say you're like, you can't be a gay content creator and like not be gay. It's just not how it works. Like, I'm a podcaster. I can't be like, I'm not a podcaster. I can't be like, I'm a musician. I'm a songwriter and producer. I'm not a podcaster. I just have a podcast for money. I like money, but I'm not a podcaster. Right? But I have a podcast for money, but I don't podcast. You know? Straight white male podcasters just make more money. So that's maybe it's the money that turns me on. Or maybe it's the guys that turn me on. Right. So if the guys turn you on, right. So it's just that by definition, It's just that by definition, if you like it and they turn you on and you do it, it's just right, Braxton. It's just that by literal definition, right? That would mean, say it with me, you're gay, and that's fine, Braxton. So anyway, guys, that's going to conclude this week's episode. I want to thank you for tuning in to Good Luck. If you're watching on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, hit that like button, save it to your device, send it to a loved one or arch nemesis. If you're watching on YouTube, like you should be, Gengar, smash that like button with your fucking right hand, and then take your non-jack off hand, hit the subscribe button, and then take both your hands, which you're no longer using for gooning, grease up that algorithm by leaving a comment. Use the grease for good. And then join my mailing list, which is in the description as well. Join that mailing list for some fun stuff. And yeah, guys, I want to thank you again. I promise I won't be taking 2-week breaks like this again. This is just, I was in Asia for 2 weeks and it was crazy. And, so yeah, I want to thank you as the world continues to descend into madness and robots take over our lives and AI takes over our lives and we descend into fascism and whatever the fuck else happens. I dare you to say with me, good night and good luck. Come on, you've missed it. Dance along. With who? That's me. It's gonna get you moving, get you in the zone. Good luck, good vibes, good times. With Gino by your side, you'll be feeling fine. Every week, he's gonna bring the hype. Woo! So come on, let's go. Tune in all night. Come on, tiny Gengar. Look at how cute this guy is. No gooning, boys. No more gooning. Learn and grow. Good luck. Let's go. Come on. Bitch.